What's going on, traders? Going 3 for 4 today. It's a red day. The one loss today was as big as my 3 winners, so that's why we're red. Let's get to it. All right, traders, as always, if you want to watch any of these trades, go over to Twitch. I have them highlighted. It should be down in the cards. You just got to click on the, there's just the highlights video section that you can go click, and you can watch all the trades individually. So you can do that if you want to see them live. If you just want to watch the recap, feel free. Don't forget to like and subscribe here over on YouTube. I appreciate the support, and those likes, it does go a long way to help grow the channel. I appreciate all the support from you guys, so appreciate that. GOEV was the first trade of today, and it was an annoying one, to say the least. We ended up, I don't even remember, did we 1-1-2 this? Oh, that's right. It was 100, then 50, and then 150 between 2 orders. So it was basically a 1-1, and it tried to bounce here at 750, which is exactly where our average was. So we ended up taking some off for a loss and holding. I think so. We had 300 shares. I took 250 off total in this area, and then we held 50 and got this flush, which ended up bringing us back to green since these were realized red for the most part. So very frustrating. At the same time, we were entering into BLU, and we took half off on the 50% retrace, looking for it to come back down and retest this area down here, which of course it did, but not until after it went and retested high day, taking out my other half there. So very frustrating there. Then we had QS, which ended up being our best trade of the day, which ended up being a great trade. Nice pop, got to add right before the whole dollar. This was also a key area on the hourly, so that was a pretty nice little area to add into. And it came right down and flushed and gave us a nice trade. I was pretty happy with this trade. We started it smaller just because it wasn't, an A+ setup, but it was a decent one. So we started it and ended up making a decent amount on it. But then we ran into an NTNX towards the end of our trading day here. And as you can see, this actually looks somewhat similar to QS there, kind of, sort of, but QS at least gave us a pullback. NTNX, kind of sort of did, but not really. Started early, didn't get any out here at break even. Let it go, seeing if it was gonna, it really wasn't an attempt at a pullback, so I had no problem letting it go. And so this is gonna look a little funky, but it's a 1, 1, and then this is just 3 1s. So it was basically a 1, 1, 2.5 essentially, because I wanted to get my average above 41.50, and we did. It was at 41.56, I think. But it came down, and as you can see on this candle, it only got to 57, and it bounced literally a penny above our average. Ended up taking half off at the where I finally realized it wasn't going to go lower, and I'll put the other half at high of day, because at that point this is the pullback we were looking for. So if it didn't want to continue down to try to work out, I wasn't interested if it went high of day, especially that close to a whole dollar, knowing it could pop through and then do exactly what it's doing right now. It did fake out breakout, but again, only got back down to our break even a little bit below it. And so it never, did it even break 50? No, it got to 50 and bounced. It never actually broke. So just a frustrating trade. But probably would have got out if this didn't stop us out at this level. Just would have been a break even / smaller loss. But either way, it ended up being a loss. And thankfully I took some off here because the loss could have been twice as big. But ultimately, it took away our gains from earlier in the day. Just all the trades were frustrating. Even QS was a little bit frustrating because this thing just kind of grinded a little bit higher before finally dropping. But this was the only one that actually gave us a decent little flush. Everything else has just been chop, chop, grind, grind, chop, chop. And it's just, I'm just frustrated with it, man. The market, this isn't what I want out of the market. I want plenty of A+ opportunities, and we're just not getting that right now. So it's frustrating. I'm trying to stay disciplined. I literally fought myself for these last 2 hours from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I've been sitting here staring at all these little pops like CEI and like you can see CEI, just these little random like pops and whatnot. Like I'm seeing these and I'm just trying to stop myself because they look so good when you're red. But I step back, say, look, if I was up a bunch, would I even be thinking about trading this? And the answer is no. So I'm not, and I need to stay focused, stay disciplined, move forward, right? Consistency which is where not FOMOing into these trades comes in. That's a big part of consistency, is not taking random trades, right? Random trades equal random results, and just keeping my risk management in play, which I've been doing pretty well as of late. So that's all we can do until the market picks back up. We're going to just be dealing with this, and that's that. So I will see you tomorrow morning, and I appreciate you being here. Peace.